guys? Thomas from Team Sakurazo here, coming to you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Mark Watch for you guys today. And today we got a lot of ban list cards, as well as buyouts, and even Tactical Masters, which is coming out tomorrow for the TCG. But before we get right into it, if you guys could smash that like button, that would be great. The goal is going to be 100 likes for this video, so let's see if we can get to that. Subscribe if you have not already. If you're buying any cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. It helps off the channel to no additional cost to you. Thank you to all my YouTube channel members as well. And if you guys have any market-related questions, you want to alert me of any buyouts, you guys want me to go over certain cards, let me know in the comment section below. I always love going over your guys' picks, and you guys always help me out with these market watches because I can't catch everything. You know, there's going to be buyouts that I'm just going to gloss over or not show you guys because I just don't know them. And sometimes you guys really help me out by leaving them in the comment section below. So I always appreciate the people who always gives me suggestions and tell me to go over certain buyouts. Even if they're kind of obvious buyouts, I know. It's always just nice, you know? So we're going to get right into it. Thunder Dragon Colossus Ultimate Rare over here is about verified $78 going up to $86. Now, in recent ban list seasons, this card usually hits 100, 110 because it's typed up, oh, Colossus is going to come back, you know, Maxi 2.0 type shit. But I personally think this card isn't going to come off the ban list. I don't want it to come off the ban list. I know that's going to spark a discussion. I just think it's too broken of a card. Even though it looks so cool. Now, look, if you love this card, you want to come back anyway, I get it. Because, especially because of how cool this ulti looks. I own 3 myself, and they just look absolutely gorgeous. But this card's a lot cheaper for what it usually is. If you want to have one of these, this is just kind of what you're paying. Now, we're going to go over more Thunder Dragon stuff in a bit here, but Tactical Masters, which I'm hopefully going to get a box at least to open up tomorrow, if not a few boxes, because I'm a little interested in what we have, you know, to play in this set. 121 for your rare Drolls here, 109 for your Trap Trick CRs, 118 for your Labyrinths here. Now, personally, I think Drolls, not bad for 120. I would actually grab these. If you want these, because ultis are 250 or 300. If you want to kind of keep an eye on it, though, because if these do drop to 100, I think a straight Benjamin for these, pretty good over here. Trap Trick here, I know some people are going to say, hey, this is actually pretty good. I personally would not pick this up. I think 109 is way too much. Maybe even Trap Tricks, which is the deck that this was quote-unquote made for, actually doesn't play this card at 3 anymore. I used to play it at 3, believe it or not, and you definitely wouldn't play this card at 3 anymore. I can guarantee you that. You got the Labyrinth Field Spell, I believe, which this card looks absolutely gorgeous right over here. You know. So, yeah. I'm going to explain Labyrinths in, like, a different deck. Cosmic Cyclones here, about 90. Well, that's for lightly played. I don't know how pre-sale has lightly played already. I really don't know. But 100 going to 103 for your CRs here. I don't know. I'd probably rather get ultis, but if these drop to like 40, 50, I would go grab them. Anti-spell, a lot of people are really hyped for this card. I would just get the game promos. Game promos are going to look a lot better. They're a lot cheaper, and they're going to hold more value. The tip here is about 100. The Servants right over here, which I actually have seen the big card of this, and this card looks absolutely gorgeous. If I pull a CR, I'm probably not going to get rid of it. But yeah, $100 here. Scapegoat's already dropping to what the ulti essentially is. If you pull this card, sell it immediately. Garbage card. A lot of these CRs are going to drop, by the way, that are archetype specific, I believe. Oh, actually, it was also this one. I saw the big card for this one as well. 74, okay. These are just bad scans. I don't know why they're... Oh, okay, never mind. They are assigned alone. The CRs look absolutely gorgeous over here. You got Astrograph CR here, which a lot of pen players are actually really pissed off about, which I kind of pretty funny here. I don't really care about all the Pendulum CRs. Box at 57 is kind of what I expected. Now, the most expensive Ultra Rare, which is why I'm not really getting much of the set, at pre-sale prices, from what I'm just like double checking here, cannot hold $20. So the set is a flop, right? I don't care how good the CRs are. If the set cannot hold $20 on pre-sale, in fact, if the set cannot hold $35, $40 on pre-sale, the set is a flop, right? Because if it holds like 30, but there's multiple cards holding $20 or $30, that's one thing. But about $19 here, this is really bad. 15, 14, 9. Now, Runic is something I am interested in because I really like the whole mill aspect of Runics. And that's something that I kind of want to play with a little bit here. Plus, the cards look really cool. Like, I love how Runic Fountain really looks. I kind of wish... I don't really want the CR of this card, actually, if I play Runics, because I feel like this card kind of reminds me of Archfiends. And Archfiends, I kind of feel more like dark type of art, like, you know, heavy ink, all that, and stuff like that. But, yeah, just bad set overall. Danger Mothman here, secret rares are $14. I told people get this at $3. If you did, you made a lot of money, right? A lot of people are playing this right now with Tier Limit and a few other decks, but when we get the danger stuff, I think it's gonna go even more crazy. You know, Danger Nessie, Cybernetic Horizons here, $50, 57. First editions here are about $61. If you have unlimited, sell them right now because not only are they hyped, but you don't have a big difference between first ed, so it's better to have a first ed copy of this card here. Cybernetic Horizons, I just want to see how much boxes are. 117. Okay. Danger Nessie Ultra Rares. I have secrets. I also have Ultras. 1750 here. For your Ultra Rares, quite a bit. Gold, which I thought was a great penny stock. 555, $6 here. And remember, you can open up a $70 display of this and just not get any of these. So, you know, just be wary of that. So, if you got these at dollars, if you want to offload these right now, I mean, 555 going up to $6. If you know, usually with your dollar cards, if they go up to 3 to 4, that's when you want to offload them usually, you know, call it a day, unless you really think they're going to go even higher and higher. Nessie could go higher, but I wouldn't hoard this like crazy. I would probably start selling some of these because the ban list might pre-hit one of these. Would it happen? I think no, but you never know with Konami. Dangerous Tsuchinoko. Oh, my bad, guys. Money. Sometimes I get the pronunciation wrong. First I like place 27, near mids 30. I think this is fine for a secret rare, first set secret. Tsuchinoko. I would actually grab this if you want high rarity danger. Ultras are going up to 20s. I mean, let's look at verified here because I'm seeing a lot unverified. 20, go up to 25. Yeah, just get secret rares. Danger Thunderbird right over here is about $3. Again, this was one of my biggest penny stocks from Ghost of the Past. I said get this at 50 cents because they couldn't even hold $1. Secret rares here are about $9 for a lightly played, 10 for a near mint. That's not too bad either, honestly. Thunder Dragon Colossus OGs here, 14 for unlimited. First and near mints are 15 here. Not too bad for Colossus here. Dragon Dark here, which I find really cheap here at $3-4. Remember, this card has the 2019 tin printings, which was about 3 years ago. Remember, the tins used to come out during summertime, right? So we would already have our tins. It's been about a little over 3 years since we've got this printing. And it's only $3-4. If something happens with Thunders, this card is also going to go up, right? I'd rather get your Darks and your what's called Dragon Lights, whatever it's called. You know, $4 for your $3 even for your Ultra or near mints, and only 61 listings. In fact, if we go first ed, 28 listings actually. Goes up to 4.5 here. You go near mints here, 19 listings, quickly goes up to $6. So get your Ultras while you can. Oh, it's Dragon War. Yeah, 260 here for your secret rares. Yeah, just grab these. Kaiba Ultra rares, about $3 here. First editions are about 4.5 for near mints here. I think this looks like very beautiful. Like, I know a lot of people will run like champion pick commons, all that, but I think Legendary Collection Kaiba Thunder Dragons are just cool to have. That's why I have them in my personal collection, as well as the champion pack commons. And I don't even play Thunder. Titan over here, first eds are about, well, near mint unlimited are about $4 here. First editions are about 3.5, going up to $5. This is quite cheap for an OG secret rare from a archetype that could explode depending on the ban list. Personally, Dragon Mix, again, old super here, $3 here. I will grab this card while you could, because I told people grab this at 50 cents personally at $1, and I ended up grabbing my copies. This was about a year ago. And right now, seeing them at 3 without anything, I mean, if you say want to offload these now, you said, you know what, I'm tired of waiting, right? Well, they quickly go up to 4.5, going up to $5 here, right? You can offload them, and because of hype alone, you're making a good amount of money on your pay stock if you got these at 50 cents to $1, like I told you guys. Electromite here, OGs, about $11-12 here. First editions, though, I want to go look at Nevermind specifically here. 16 going up to 23, going up to 25. I think these are going to hit 25 before we get the ban list, regardless if it comes back or not. Elemental Hero Blazeman is also bought out because of Chillmans, because when it is normal or special, you can add a polymerization from your deck to your hand. Now, it has a secondary effect where you can send an Elemental Hero, it copies its attack, defense, and attribute. And, you know, by sending that, and then you're locked to fusions. If good thing it says Elemental Hero and not Hero, because could you imagine you send Celestial, you do your normal combo, and then you just have a nice free draw 2 in your grave? That would be absolutely degenerate. Now, $20 here for your near mints. That's kind of bad, but you have to admit that being a OG secret from World Superstars, that also some hero players opt to play this card. This card was going to get bought out eventually. I was shocked that it was as low as it was for as long as it was, because when you look at 6 months graph, this was like a $2-3 card, and World Superstars, I think, is like a 2014, 2015 set. The other only version of this is the commons at about $1.20, with its listings dwindling as well. But hey, if you have this common, I mean, it's worth something. You probably have a bunch of these in your bulk. Number F0, Utopic Draco Future here. CRs are about 77 here. Ultra rares are about $19. I will say, if you were looking at King's Court back when it came out and you're like, I want to get some of these good collector cards for my collection, or you still want to invest in King's Court, I would recommend the CRs. Now, I don't think King's Court is going to get any reprints for the foreseeable future, because number one, doesn't really have too much to offer. Sadly, like, I think this is one of the only cards it can offer, because again, it was a collector set that gave us cards so we already had for as a high rarity or a CR, but nobody really cares about the Joker archetype in general, right? I think more people cared about the regional YCS map, which looks awesome, by the way. Dude's buff as well. But more people care about that map than the actual cards that came out in the set itself. I think I'd rather get a CR and just call it a day, but I don't think that if you get an Ultra, you have to worry about a reprint anytime soon. Mutants over here, I'm going to scroll through these because a lot of people are actually playing this with Goaty, which is really funny to me. $3 for your Mutant MO5, $2.55 your Ultimus, $1.70 here, which is funny because this is the one you want to open up more. Now, I will say that none of these cards have reprints, mind you. So if you want to grab these, I mean, they're cheap. I would say it's more so that you would pick these up in trades, because I don't have too much faith in this deck, to be honest with you here, but you know, they could go somewhere. Now, Trickster Lilybill, I told people to always get this at $1, $2. I was like, look, the deck is always going to play a Lilybill, and the engine is also going to play a Lilybill, right? You have to remember that if it's added from your hand, which Light Stage does, you could special summon this card, right? Now, it's also a level 2 light, mind you, and it's also a fairy, right? So if we ever get any fairy deck that needs some type of, oh, you can link this off of fairies and all that, right? You can literally ignore the whole Trickstar engine, just play whatever light stage is at to open up your Lilybill, right? Maybe your opponent will Ash it too, so it's a great negate. Add this for, special it because it was added, and then either link it off with your cool little fairy stuff, or attack. And then if you're somehow playing more Trickstars, or you're playing Trickstars itself, you also add a Trickstar monster from your graveyard to your hand when it attacks directly. Now, again, really good $2, and if Light Stage goes up and people want to play this deck, they're gonna want their Hollow Lilybill. Near Mets, $8.50. I actually have supers, I just don't know where they are. But yeah, told you guys to grab these. In fact, I bet the commons and rares are worth something as well. Not really, but you never know. Trickstar Light Stage Code Duels OGs. First ed near mints here. Well, first eds in general. $5, $6, $8. When it comes to 3, probably can go to a $20 card. Mecha Fan Beast Draco Sack. And temporarily, mind you. I need to see the deck do stuff. It takes 2 level 7 monsters. This is played in Dragon Ruler format. It's up there as one of my more favorite formats. I'm not gonna call it like in my top 5 personally. That probably goes to the formats even right before that. Like, I really love the game post Abyss Rising, all that. But OGs, unlimiteds, $8. I think that's way too cheap. And you guys know when I harp that unlimiteds are cheap, that's how you know it's a good pickup. Lightly playeds, $16. Near mints, $22 going up to $25. I think this is a great pickup because of older format, because Dragon Roller format is going to become something like Teledad format, but people are actually going to remember that format as fondly, because Teledad format, in my opinion, is one of the worst formats in the game, and people might be looking at me like, what are you talking about? Look, if you actually played during that format and you couldn't afford to play the game, it sucked. Going to events and getting stumped, it sucked. A lot of people did not play the game and just took a format off or just hated playing the game because they did not want to shell out all the money to play that deck, right? And it was a tier 0 deck. And when I say tier 0 deck, I mean like it was 80 and 90% of tops, I believe. So yes, we can look back on it now that the deck is affordable, have fun with your little mirror match, I guess, but because the mirror match was a little fun back then, I guess. But if you weren't playing the mirror match, you weren't having fun. I don't care if that's a hot take. It is what it is. Mega Pack Secrets, I mean, look, I usually say get OGs, but I mean, just get both. I mean, $4. Not even. Now, I understand from a collector's standpoint and as well as the player's standpoint and my own experience with Ghost from Ghost to the Past Second Haunting that the product quality is terrible, right? I think almost everybody unanimously agrees on this, right? Fair point. However, I'm looking at a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a card that people have wanted as a regular Ghost because we have the gold tablet thing that hit $100, right? People want a regular Ghost, right? And personally, this is one of my favorite arts of Blue Eyes. I personally like how the art is in LOB. Probably that's my first, and this is like a close second. But 150 for a first ed light play. First ed near mints are 165. That's a little too cheap for this card. If people ask me all the time, hey, can you go over Ghost from Ghost to the Past and tell me if I can pick them up? Whatever you want to pick up, buy it. It's just so dirt cheap right now. Buy multiples, right? Cyber Dragon, Ghost Short from Ghost of the Past. Now, I think this is one of the better pickups as well because we're getting, once we get the new field spell that Cybers are going to use, this card, people are going to want to play the Ghost Shorts because you're not going to have to spend as much as you thought for more bling bling. Like, people were expecting this to be anywhere from $150 to a $250 card. 63. This card is just dropping further and further. Ferris over here picking up some value. Now, I told people to get this at about $1.50, $2. I said, dude, this is a great penny stock, right? This card was $45.50 and increasing. As well, the fact that I believe it dodged, yeah, it did dodge the Legendary Duelist Season 3, as well, helping it. People want to play their heroes. $3.50 here. Like, there's a lot of 250s here with 99-cent shipping here, but it's going up to $4. In fact, I could see this card probably hitting $6, $7 by the end of the year. Which I told people for your Ghost of the Past penny stocks, it'll be anywhere from about a year, if you're lucky, to about 2.5 years, right? And the good thing about spending a good amount of money on a lot of these penny stocks is if you keep doing it and you're in the game for a while, every few, like 2-3 months, you're going to have something that is prime time to sell to keep you moving, if that makes sense. I definitely do, because I have so many penny stocks that, well, I'll talk about how I sell stuff in a separate video. Fusion Destiny, Ultimate Rare here. Calming down a little bit, $47 here, going up to 50. Still dirt cheap for your Ulti Fusion Destinies. The Creator. Now, this card got bought out, funny enough, here. And as you see over here for first editions, I want to kind of check where they're at. So, first edition, mod plays, 29. Lightly plays are about 37, going up to 40. Okay. But if you have a near mint of these, $200. That's a very huge price jump. I would just grab the lightly played, be happy, and call it a day. Like, I personally, because even though, unless I'm looking for a PSA copy of this card, the fact that I can get roughly 5 ulti lightly plays, or I could spend that money on first and near mint, I mean, the choice is very obvious. I'd rather spread the money because I could see first and light plays going to 80 up towards 100, rather than near mints going to 200 to, 300, 350, right? as well as people buying them, right? People would probably rather spend the money on first and light plays if they were, say, 100 rather than your mint at 250, 300. So you're not only getting more money, but you're also kind of spreading it. So machine dupe ultis over here. Ah, man. Lightly playeds are about, man, even for unlimited, that's disgusting. 58 for lightly played. Near mint first, 76. First at about 100. I had a guy who, I remember, he either had an obvious LP or an obvious, no, he had a super obvious LP, right? Leading towards MP, and he wanted to get rid of it for, he's like, yeah, you know, he really wanted to push for the near mint, and I was just like, dude, it's got three things wrong with it. It's LP, come on, right? Dekochi, the Battle Chant Locomotive here. First editions here are about, well, garbage ones are worth a lot here. Lightly played, 38, 40. That's for unlimited. First set lightly played, okay, 42. Okay, I'd rather grab this first set. 40 going up to 50. Near mint, 71. Am I gonna cringe? I'm gonna cringe hard. I know I am. 190 for your near mints, and you got a PSA 9 here for 200. That's kind of not that bad. I mean, this is a rare, mind you, but this card kind of deserves to be 200 for near mint, sure, or PSA near mint, sure, right? And let's see here, monster reincarnation, discard card, add monster from your deck, from your graveyard to your hand. If it's a deck from your hand, that'd be broken. Mob play, first set 29, lightly played, and your mints. There's not too many, to be honest, as I'm seeing over here. 36 for a first set lightly played. Near mints going up to 50, 61 here. Going up to 100. You know, I kind of want to see what normal ultras are, because I actually have 2 of these, because they were so cheap I couldn't even sell them. Super rares, unlimited, a first set light play, $1.50. Let's see what first set near mints are. Going up to $5, but you know, it's not a popular card. No one really uses it. But 15 listings, that's actually quite cheap for ultras. If you want to add something cool to your next, you know, to your shopping cart next time you're on TCG Player, which if you are, please use my link down in the description below. Might not be too bad of a card. I don't think it's going to be meta relevant, and I don't think that this card had the impact that people think it would even back in the day, but still a cool card nevertheless. Then the last card I have, which is an Ultimate, I really love the artwork on. Nobody plays this card, but it looks so gorgeous. It has so much artwork. It has all the 3 Harpy ladies. I love how the X look. The fact that it's a spell makes it look even cooler. Triangle Ecstasy Spark. Now this card, until the end phase of this turn, the attack of all Harpy Lady Sisters becomes 2,700, right? Which you have cards that count as Harpy Lady Sisters, so not bad. And your opponent cannot activate any trap cards. And the effect of every trap card on your opponent's side of the field is negated. Now, this card was very searchable, right? Harpies, not for the attack. I know that some of them, one of them that they use could count as Harpy Sisters. So I guess it's adorable, but not really. But the fact that this can shut down any trap cards, right? And a trap card on your opponent's side of the field is negated, right? And to activate this, and this is something I find very interesting, is you don't need to have any trap cards. So I don't know if this would shut down floodgates, and you know, you'd rather play other cards and all that, but it's quite interesting. Now, ultimate rares for non-slobbered off first eds, lightly played, $18. In fact, we're gonna just put filters on. You know, and these Rise of Destiny ultis are really dipping towards, you know, single-digit listings for lightly played and above. 18, near mint are 28. I'm not telling you guys to grab this card per se, but I think that this card is not a bad investment for the long term, especially with how rare this card is to grab. If you could get them at a cheaper condition, obviously go ahead and, you know, cheaper than this, obviously go ahead and do so. But I think that people should take a look at some of these Rise of Destiny Ultimate rares and maybe kind of pick up, because I feel like the train's at its last stop, as they say. So, like usual, smash that like button, subscribe. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes. Our last video had a little bit of trouble not getting to 100, not only getting to 100 likes, but a lot of people were like, hey man, where's the next Market Watch? I think YouTube didn't really show people that I uploaded it. Most likely because it was a double upload. And if you guys don't know, double uploads with YouTube algorithm just do not do that well. I'm gonna do them anyway because if there's news I think that's worth covering and I get it on time and I've already uploaded, I'm gonna give you guys both videos. You know, that's just how it's kind of gonna go. But make sure to smash that like button to make up to see if we can kind of balance out between both of them. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.